That's a Fisher cap. That's a Fisher cap in second place. And that'll be Robyn Smith. Well, now it's the turn of the ladies in the Rescue Sports Series. Number 2, brought to you by Solid Oak. It's the beach run here. I have a test of endurance. Our ladies on the line, ready to go. And away go our ladies in this beach run. And down the beach for a 2K burn of pain. Straight to the front, we see the Strand cap laying down pace. And it looks like local Milnerton and Hoek second and third, but Strand is setting the early pace here for the ladies beach run, and very difficult to judge your pace here for this beach run. You know, you're running to a banner which is down the beach, not quite sure exactly how far, and we know it's supposed to be a kilometer, but is it a kilometer? Are you sure it's a kilometer? It's quite close, but you got to come back, and it's on soft sand, and so all you know when you're doing this long run is the further you go away, the longer you got to come back. Jade Bradley from Strand really is showing her true colors here. She is definitely a runner. You do not get to do that kind of damage in that short space of time unless you have shuffled your way down a few trails and tar roads in your life. And shuffling is definitely not an adequate description of what she's doing now. Jade Bradley she's running. In fact, that running style could be captured on a National Geographic video. Smooth, calm, and just making her way down the beach. And now I'm a little bit sad because I didn't do a stopwatch on the men's race or the women's race, and now I don't know if she's actually ahead of the guys, because she looks like she is absolutely flying. Jade Bradley comes on the beach and is running away from second and third, where some of the other racing is happening. Now, if she had some competition on her, I would be wondering about that line of where she's running. She's running in a zone that's not quite that hard. I'd say it's like a mulchy, softer sand, but that might just be because of the way that the tide is operated. I would probably be a little bit closer to the water's edge to get some harder sand there, although it is nice to get a bit of cushioning under your feet on the slightly softer sand. And if you're adept at that, you know what you're doing, then it can work for you. But Strand is going to be barring a cramp of monumental proportions, or maybe a shark that learns to run. I can't see Jade Bradley not winning this event. And so she is now just about getting to the turn, and the others aren't in sight. In fact, they might even have to have changed their clocks to a different time zone, because Jade Bradley has just turned the flag and she is on her way back, and that pace has not slowed down at all. Let me see if I can pick up who's holding the second and third place there. I'm just zooming in here with my mega binoculars. Yep, that's a Fisher cap. That's a Fisher cap in second place. And that'll be Robyn Smith. Also no stranger to cutting a few steps on the tar with their ones and twos off, their running shoes. And the pace looking very comfortable, but definitely not at the same speed as what Jade Bradley is doing right now. I'm just going to adjust the zoom here on my binoculars and see if I can pick up Jade Bradley. But it's going to have to be a big adjustment because she is almost 400 or 500 meters ahead. No, maybe not 500. That would be quite something. So call it 350, which is already quite something. 1.5 Ks into a 2K race. Well, we carry on here with the senior ladies long run or beach run, and now she is almost within shouting distance of the lighthouse here in the Lifesaving Club in Milnerton. And coming down the beach and almost within cheering distance here in the open ladies long run. Senior ladies beach run, Jade Bradley for the Strand. Going to take maximum points here. Somebody please fast forward this to the SA champs, because I want to see how she does against the rest of the country. She has absolutely, excuse the pun, run away with this race and has made it her own. To the finish line she comes. Maximum points coming the way of the Strand Lifesaving Club as Jade Bradley now enters shouting distance, cheering distance for the spectators. She can slow right down, which possibly for her, she probably feels like she's walking. She comes trotting across the beach. No competition for her as she takes this long run by the scruff of the neck and says, sit down before you hurt yourself. And she is going to be our winner, taking maximum points back to the club on the other end of False Bay. Well done, Jade Bradley, on an incredible run. Here comes Hoek. Robyn Smith takes second place. Great run by her. And Robyn Smith for Hoek takes second place. And Waris, who's having an absolute storm of competition today across all events, coming in third place for Hoek. Here she comes, and still not wearing a wetsuit. Waris Mills, here she comes, crosses the line, third place. That's your top three. Strand, Hoek. Round of applause for your top three folks in the open ladies beach run.
Yeah, I had to push at the end, but it was okay.